My name is Maia McGuire, and I am an educator with Florida Sea Grant at the University of Florida. As a marine biologist, I study things that live in the ocean. Today I'm going to read a chapter from a book that I wrote with some friends. The book is called One in a Thousand, Those Amazing Sea Turtles. Chapter 8, How Do We Protect Sea Turtles? There are many ways that we try to protect sea turtles. Most sea turtle conservation happens because of laws. There are more than 70 laws protecting sea turtles in different places around the world. Some of these laws make it illegal to hunt or kill sea turtles or their eggs. Other laws protect the environment that sea turtles live in. More than 145 countries have signed the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species, or CITES. CITES does not allow people to sell endangered and threatened species between countries. This means that people cannot sell jewelry made from hawksbill shells or meat from green sea turtles to people in other countries. This is the biggest international law affecting sea turtles. All 7 species of sea turtles are considered to be threatened with extinction. They are all protected by CITES. Sale or shipment of sea turtle products between countries is only allowed in exceptional circumstances. In the United States, all sea turtles are protected by the Endangered Species Act of 1973. The Endangered Species Act makes it illegal to harass, hurt, or kill sea turtles. Sea turtle eggs are also protected. The U.S. government has written sea turtle recovery plans. There are plans for each of the sea turtle species found in U.S. waters. These are the loggerhead, green, leatherback, Kemp's ridley, olive ridley, and hawksbill sea turtles. The plans describe the threats to sea turtles, what actions are being taken to save them, and the goal for each species. A goal might say how many nesting females and hatchlings there should be. When the goals are reached, the U.S. can remove sea turtles from the endangered species list. It would be easier to protect sea turtles if they stayed in one place. But sea turtles migrate over long distances. See chapters 1 and 9. One country might have laws to protect them, but the turtle could nest in a different country that does not have those laws. Sometimes countries do work together to protect sea turtles. For example, the US and Mexican governments wrote and signed the recovery plan for the Kemp's ridley sea turtle together. Many countries do have laws to protect sea turtles. There are also some regional treaties that make it illegal to catch or kill sea turtles. All of these rules were made to try and stop sea turtles from becoming extinct. In Chapter 6, we learned that sea turtles can get trapped in shrimp trawls. Shrimpers use special escape panels called turtle excluder devices, or TEDs, in the top of their nets. These TEDs allow sea turtles and other large animals to get out of the net. Shrimp stay in the bottom of the net. This is good for the shrimpers and the turtles. Shrimpers do not want to hurt turtles, but they want to catch shrimp. People living or working on beaches where sea turtles lay nests need to use special outside lights. These lights do not confuse nesting or hatchling sea turtles. The special light bulbs are often orange or red in color. Hatchlings will not crawl toward them. Some beach lights have a special cover around them to keep the light in a small area. That lets the natural light reflected off the ocean be the light that attracts the turtles. People do many things to try and help protect sea turtle nests. In the US, you must have a permit to do anything with sea turtles or their nests. In some places, the nests are marked using sticks and colored tape. Volunteers or park rangers, called the Sea Turtle Patrol, will look for turtle nests in the early morning. They mark each nest by putting 4 sticks into the sand around it. They're careful not to put the sticks into the nest itself. They tie colored tape around the top of the sticks. This lets people know that they should keep away from the area. Sometimes a sea turtle nest sign is attached to the sticks. The date that the nest was found is also marked. This lets biologists know when babies should hatch. The Sea Turtle Patrol will check on the nests each morning. Marking the nests can help make sure that people do not stick umbrella poles or fishing rod holders down into them. In some places, there are so many nests that the Sea Turtle Patrol does not mark them. Instead, they use GPS to record the nests' locations. Some parks put wire cages or mesh screens over the top of turtle nests. These help to keep predators like raccoons and foxes out of the nest. The holes in the cages are big enough for the hatchling turtles to get through. People have even put hot pepper powder on the sand over nests to keep predators away. Sea turtles sometimes lay their nests in places where the nest or hatchlings could be harmed. Biologists might decide to move those nests to safer locations. Sometimes eggs from many sea turtle nests are moved into a hatchery. Although hatcheries are used in some places, they are not permitted in Florida. A hatchery is an area of beach that is fenced off to protect turtle eggs and hatchlings from predators. When the hatchlings emerge, they can all be released together. This seems like a good thing, but moving turtle eggs can have problems. If eggs are turned or shaken when they are moved, they might not hatch. Biologists can mark the tops of the eggs before removing them from the nest. They then know how to place the eggs in the new nest or hatchery. Germs from the air or from people can get into the eggs. This can make the developing turtles sick. The temperature in the new nest or hatchery might result in more females or more males than there should be. Predators can learn where hatcheries are and wait for hatchlings there. And hatcheries are expensive. In 2010, there was an oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico. Scientists were afraid that sea turtle hatchlings would swim into the oil. They decided to move 275 sea turtle nests from Florida beaches along the Gulf. Sand from the nesting beach was put into small coolers. The eggs from a turtle nest were carefully dug up and placed in each cooler. The coolers were placed in a special building where the temperature could be controlled. When the turtles hatched, they were released in the Atlantic Ocean, far from the oil spill. About 14,000 hatchlings were released. That's a lot of turtles. Most of them were loggerheads. Everyone can help keep oil out of the ocean by recycling motor oil from things like cars and boats. Fishing line can also be recycled. Stores that sell fishing supplies often have fishing line recycling boxes. Sometimes there are fishing line recycling containers at boat ramps or fishing piers. These are usually white tubes with a curved opening at the top. If we recycle fishing line, it will not end up in the ocean and drown sea turtles. Recycled fishing line is used to make things like picnic benches and tackle boxes. People can also help sea turtles by picking up trash that is on the ground. Even if the trash is a long way from the ocean, it could wash into a storm drain and get carried out to the sea. It is a good idea to take an extra bag to the beach. People can put trash in it. When people dig holes at the beach, they should fill them back up with sand when they leave. This will make sure that no mother or hatchling sea turtle gets trapped in the hole during the night. There is another way that some people have tried to help protect sea turtles. There are a few places that raise sea turtles in captivity and then release the hatchlings. Like hatcheries, this seems like a good idea, but there can be problems. For example, in captivity, there can be lots of turtles living close together. If a turtle gets sick, diseases can be easily spread to other turtles. However, sometimes it is not easy to see if a turtle is not healthy. Release of sick turtles can be very dangerous to wild turtles. This is the end of Chapter 8. Do you want to learn more? Look for recordings of additional chapters on the Florida Sea Grant YouTube channel.